Hello, one and all. This is WellArmedWithTacos, and welcome back to Let's Play Deus Ex. We're still in the training.
Excellent. Notice that the wall is opened. Look for other weakened walls, such as this, and your lamp and other explosives will allow you to breach them. Continue through that breach and on to the next section.
Gotta start the next section without arms or tools. Rules are rules.
He took all of our bombs.
The area beyond the door is the grenade defusing facility. Here you will learn how to remove planted explosive devices.
Sounds perfectly safe.
At each of the corners of this area, you will find a lamp planted on the wall. You must disarm and remove all 4 lamps before you can proceed to the next section of training. You will need to move up to the lamp quickly and to defuse it by right-clicking. A second right-click will remove the lamp from the wall.
Like that. The consequence for this is we blow up. Not too bad.
A word of warning, Agent Denton. This was a simulated experience. Real lamps will not be so forgiving. You may proceed to the next area.
He is correct. If these lamps had actually blown up on us, they would do mediocre damage. A real lamp would just kill us.
Hand in your equipment. That's right. No cheating.
And we didn't take any damage there whatsoever. Where are we? Which direction?
Now you will learn to move quietly and conceal yourself so that you will be able to avoid the confrontation altogether.
You just tell yourself that.
The test is simple. Get to the far north door without being spotted by the guards below. If one of them sees you, he will sound an alarm and lock the door.
We can grab tech goggles, and we can grab, or not grab, but read this data cube. I keep forgetting if I look away, it changes. Stealth is a vital component of all UNACO operations. When implemented correctly, stealth missions result in the lowest possible ratio of agent and civilian casualties with hostile losses, or 2 hostile losses. Situational awareness is key, and agents should not only be familiar with tactical opportunities offered by their immediate environment, but how those opportunities can be exploited to their advantage with the appropriate equipment. Tech goggles allow the agent to operate in low-light environments, such as offices or labs, where illumination might otherwise attract attention. With binoculars, an agent can survey an opponent's disposition and determine the best way to evade or eliminate their defense. A rifle or crossbow, equipped with a scope and silencing modifications, can be used to interdict targets from a considerable distance, significantly compromising hostile resistance, etc., 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 etc. We didn't get binoculars from this, did we? No. So what we want to do now is crouch. We also want to make use of the lean feature, which again will suck. Actually, hold on.
Remember, don't let the guards see you. Use the crates for cover and crouch when you move.
I need to really turn the crouch toggle on. Let's see where it is. Toggle crouch enabled. Because I cannot hold the crouch key and use my lean keys at the same time. I don't remember if they see you in this engine for leaning.
Hey, who's there?
They do.
My mistake.
You didn't see me all the way, though. He's going to travel back that way. There's a guard here. I need to be more familiar with his patrol route before I do anything.
Hey, who's there?
No one.
My mistake.
I don't expect to make it through this on the first time. He's going to see me. Or he won't. Or he's incredibly stupid. That works too.
What was that?
Nothing. Ow, I got seen.
Always remember the 4 basic tactics to avoid detection. Crouch behind concealment.
Bad stealth
Stay
mechanics.
behind enemies.
Bad stealth
Smoke
mechanics.
To avoid making noise, and use shadows to conceal yourself.
Good
Be
stealth
alert to
mechanics.
every possibility.
Of which there are precisely, exactly, 0 shadows here that you can actually
The alarm
use.
just closed the north door. Return to the control room to the south and press the button in the overlook window to restart the test.
Yep. Gonna have to, but at first,
The guards can
I
be
wanna abuse you.
distracted. Pick up and throw an object near them, and they will go investigate the noise. Bottles, plants, flasks, many things will work.
this is going to be a pile of suck in a
This
10-pile
time,
bag.
don't let the guards see you. Stay crouched, stay behind the crates, and stay behind the guards.
Contact. I have visual.
Nope. And I just wasted that as well. There's no way I can make proper use of this again. Okay. We're gonna load. And there are no autosaves. Okay. Duly noted. This game is being garbage with its autosaves right now. By blowing that suit, we have pretty much all but guaranteed we're not making it through this test, because I hate bad stealth mechanics. And I'm gonna call it how I see it. The stealth mechanics in the original Deus Ex game are bad. All 100%.
Somebody's there. A guy in civvies.
Yep. 100% of cover-based stealth mechanic games are bad. And this is why. You can't hide behind in cover against patrolling enemies. I hate cover-based stealth games. The only kind of games where stealth is good
It was nothing.
are
I know
only
I saw somebody.
are the kind of stealth games where you can hide in plain sight, either via this like costume distraction. The alarm's got to go off for this to actually work. Either by like costume distraction, by like disguise, like Hitman, or by shadows, by like proper stealth games, like Thief or Styx, both good stealth games.
Hear that? Everybody check weapons. I know I saw somebody.
That was garbage and shouldn't have worked.
Very good. I hope
Very
you remember
bad.
this lesson, Agent.
No.
They have assigned us to be partners, and I will not stop to hold your hand and repeat myself when we are facing a real enemy.
When we are facing a real enemy, as you said, that is hostile, by the way. I need to move.
Now for the last test. You have to find a way across the river to the exit on the other side. There's more than one way to get there, depending on your approach and the skills you want to use. It's up to you. Make use of the IFF system to identify enemies. The crosshairs will highlight red over enemies, green over allies, and white over neutrals.
That robot is bad news. Let's make the save that the game won't dare save for us. Anyways, in the actual field, Agent Navarra, I will have weapons in which to disable enemies instead of having to just casually sneak by them. Disgusting. Data cube. Lower the bridge. The code is 0089. It's a good plan, but there's still an angry robot there. He's mad that we killed both of his brothers. We now have a pistol. A pistol can do certain things for us. Not a lot of things for us. That's too heavy to lift. We can push it. In reality, I want that box. Thank you. I want it somewhere where I can kind of be out of the way. Unfortunately, I don't have a melee weapon to kind of bludgeon this to death with. I could shoot it with my pistol, but that's going to make noise. Oh well. We're rewarded with a multi-tool. The robot is nearby. I'm just going to gently move over here real quick. I could attempt to blow it up. Why not? Nope. I shot it instead of the thing that actually explodes. Because hitboxes are a thing. The mouse sensitivity is garbage. No. Do. Robots are stupid. Bye! I passed your test. I'm alive. Garbage robots.
Step up to each hologram for more info. When you're through, go out the opposite door.
Sure.
The NSF, the biggest terrorist threat in the U.S. This national militia group thinks it is fighting the Second American Revolution.
We're gonna get a plot dump from these.
A deployment of UNATCO troopers is the central component of all UN peacekeeping occupations.
Bad guys, good guys.
An inexpensive security bot, a favorite of third world countries and corporate security divisions. Not so mobile, but don't be fooled. We've lost plenty of agents to its well-armored assault gun. Like other bots, it's difficult to damage with ordinary bullets. This Page Industries walking turret, marketed to governments worldwide, is the workhorse of most national military forces. Due to the heavy armor, they take little damage from ordinary bullets. If you come up against a bot, you should use an EMP grenade, scrambler grenade, or some kind of explosive.
All things I couldn't find in that last fight.
This is the old augmentation technology, hopefully about to be phased out. Notice the reliance on electronics and servo-mechanics, a maintenance nightmare. If I had 2 credits for every repair manual they've made me file in my office in the med lab.
And the design of certain characters like, oh I don't know, Adam Jensen.
The Coalition's new nano-augmented agents are nearly indistinguishable from the general population, except that you and your brother don't know how to smile, even for a picture.
Indeed. There was a thingy here. Would you look at this? You see how it's just kind of there? But this one juts out. That's because it's a button. And that's because that's a wall.
Step over to the communicator. There's someone who wants to talk to you.
Button!
Manderley likes to hear which agents find this area. They're usually the ones who take terrorists by surprise in the field. Your brother Paul, for instance. All right, carry on. Don't let it go to your head.
Just a little secret area. And with that...
Sufficiently impressive. An early success for the whole organization.
Thanks. You from the United Nations?
Your augmentations are a go. The real test comes next. Active duty.
I'm ready, sir.
Yes. Yes, you are.
We just got our name, and we got this person's name. This is Bob Page. Bob Page is an important person. We are JC Denton. We are also an important person. And that was the tutorial. Let us begin a new game. We're going to do it on medium difficulty. Now we get to design our JC. Something we're going to do, and I learned this trick from watching somebody else do this trick, we're going to downgrade our pistol training so we can get some extra points. The reason why is when we start the game, it's going to make us trained in pistols anyways for free. So So let's use those points. We're gonna leave our code name and our real name alone. We are gonna fiddle around with our appearance. Yeah, maybe not. No, we'll be this JC. Whoops, clicking this changes it as well. I guess this is the JC that looks the most like my own hair color, which it's not, but it's not the dark or the plain white. So, we have a lot of skill points, and we have all these skills that we can improve ourselves in. These are all the skills we're going to have during the whole game. There are certain things I'm going to be ignoring, and certain things I'm not going to be doing. Let's see. Environmental training is kind of useless. Medicine is okay. Swimming is really kind of useless. But we're going to be putting points in swimming anyways, at least a little bit. Low-tech weapons. I haven't done a playthrough of this game where you run around stabbing people to death. I've considered it. We have heavy weapons, and we have demolition as well. I might do low-tech demolition just for fun. Whoops. Not what I wanted to do. I haven't really thought about it. I do want to do something kind of different from what I normally do in terms of the skills. Let's go low-tech. Let's do it. At least we won't have to worry about, like, ammunition for most of the game. The other thing I want to put points into if I'm going to do this is demolitions. I do want to put something into swimming right now. We're going to be handed pistol. Do I want to put something in heavy? Not super particularly. Computer is... I can't remember the difference between computers and electronics. Bypass security systems... Oh, okay, this is like non-computer hacking, and this is actual computer hacking. We're going to need to put points in either lockpicking, electronics, or computers. We can't ignore all three of them. We can, but we'll have a bad time. I put points into demolitions, and I'm putting points into low-tech, which means I'm probably not going to need to focus on lockpicking as much. Computers and electronics are going to be where I put my specialization into, because there's not going to be hardly anything that can be lockpicked that I can't smash open with explosives or melee weapons at a certain point. So, computer. Let's train ourselves in that as well. And we will stash the rest of our points. Sure, we're good at a lot of things. We're kind of a flat character, which is fine. Let's start the game.
Your appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter with the Senator.
I take it he was agreeable?
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh yes, most certainly. When I mentioned that we could put him on the priority list for the ambrosia vaccine, he was so willing it was almost pathetic.
This plague, the rioting is intensifying to the point where we may not be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let it spill over into the schools and churches. Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
I've received reports of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Of course they're desperate. They can smell their death, and the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in Paris.
A bunch of pretentious old men playing at running the world. But the world left them behind long ago. We are the future.
We have other problems.
UNATCO?
Formed by executive order after the terrorist strike on the statue. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage. He's relocated to Vandenberg.
Our biochem corpus is far in advance of theirs, as is our electronic sentience, and their ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider.
The augmentation project?
among other things, but I must admit that I have been somewhat disappointed in the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon. It's currently undergoing preparation and will be operational within 6 months. My people will continue to report on its progress. If necessary, the primary will be terminated.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon there will be order again. A new age. Aquinas spoke of the mythical city on the hill. Soon that city will be a reality, and we will be crowned its kings. Not better than kings. Gods.
That was the opening introduction, the opening cutscene to Deus Ex. We're not going to do very much in this video because we're already over time, but I will check to confirm that the game just trained us on pistols just for the lulz. Where is it? Pistol. Trained us just for the lulz. So we're trained in pistols, we're trained in low-tech, we're trained in demolitions, we're trained in electronics, we're trained in computers, and we're trained in swimming. Why do we train in swimming? That first point's going to help. We're not really going to train in swimming further. We're also going to make our first official save. And when we come back, folks, starting the very first actual mission of Deus Ex. We've done 2 videos and haven't really started the game, but we will. We will. I could shoot this guy right now, but I don't want to. Thank you all for watching. This is WellArmedWithTacos signing off. I'll see you later. Take care and bye-bye.